today's Banter Blitz with me. My name is Jan Gustafsson. I am a German chess grandmaster, and if I seem more confused than usual, that's hard to believe because I tend to be pretty confused. But I literally just switched shows because I was doing commentary in German on the MVL versus Schachmammedjarov tiebreaker in the FIDE Grand Prix in Riga, which went all the way. Spoiler alert, they fought till the very bitter end, till the Armageddon. And therefore, it messed up my carefully planned timetable. That doesn't matter. We are here to play a few lovely Blitz games. I don't have much time because there is another Banter Blitz show at 7:30, I believe, and I promised to clear the airwaves before that. So let's get this party started. Challenge me to maybe a 3-minute game. Today, since we only have an hour, I should hurry the F up and then push Harry the F pawn. No, that's the H pawn. Anyway, challenge me if you are a Chess24 Premium member. If not, you can become one. Go to chess24.com/premium with my voucher code Janistan. You get 15% off at checkout. That's all there is. Let's see if we have any challenges, any action. Our dear old friend Perpetual Stalemate is in the building. Train Your Brain 2004 is asking, I'm new here, how can I challenge? My name should be under the video if you are watching on Chess24. My username is Jan. You can mouse over it and there it will give you the option to click on challenge. Then click on challenge and patiently wait until I accept or not. Those are the rules. Here against Perpetual Stalemate, I'm playing this provocative line. The problem is after knight c3. Queen b2 is just a draw, so you have to do something else. Therefore, it's a line I would not recommend playing regularly. But I like annoying Perpetual Stalemate, which I'm sure he doesn't mind. He says he doesn't mind. Let's play active. Get some pieces out. Try to get an e5. And get this done with quickly. Didn't work, did it? e5, d, d. Nah. Okay, time to lower my expectations. And new goal, develop without getting checkmate. He can play knight c4 with the tempo. It doesn't really kill me. He goes c4. Is this pawn not hanging? You know I like pawns. Knight d4, knight d4, queen d4. Looks like it's hanging to me. The pawn is after queen d4. Okay, bishop e3. I can just take here, and now I'm a healthy pawn up with the bishop pair, so more or less winning. But yeah, the pawn was after knight d4, queen d4. His bishop was hanging, and after bishop e3, I had bishop takes e2. Little Zwischenzug. So that didn't work out well for the perpetually drawing man from Romania. I'm not sure if that's a fair characterization, but I'll go with it. Hang on. Bishop takes, knight c4, d5. Is that free food? Rooks are food, not friends. Yeah, this should not be too challenging. I am an exchange up. Now I will exchange being an exchange up for being a queen up. Plus an exchange with knight e2 check. And Perpetual Stalemate resigns. Thanks for the game, sir. Let me try to step up a notch. To play Anis Akur 353. Is that your real name, sir? That sounds like one of these Facebook generated names. If you log in, if you click on create account with Facebook and it doesn't let you choose your username, am I on the right track there? He plays the Queen's Gambit declined with bishop e7. Oh, this is a 5-minute game. followed by c6, which has always been a very reasonable line. You have the e3, both bishop f5 and bishop d6 are interesting. What do the cool kids do here? They played g4, right? Or knight e2. I'll go for what I learned in cool kids class, g4, h4. There are some long theoretical lines here with bishop h4, queen b3, where, frankly, I think the last time I checked, black was doing alright. But it looks like a fun line to play, so let's see what happens. I'm reading on Twitch, you're not watching the Mueller hearing? Am I going up against the Mueller hearing? Bad timing. Double Reverse is saying, will you do a recap of the tiebreak games late today on YouTube? Nope, won't do that. I just commented all of them live in German. But generally I feel like tiebreak games, they are not so suited for analysis. It's rapid, it's more fun in the moment. G5 I'm not sure. Felt fun in the moment, but might not be that fun after all. My point is his knight might be a little hard to get into the action. We'll see. I'm playing fast and loose here. Mainly fast. He was h5. I was more concerned about bishop g4. If I had to play bishop e2, bishop f3, maybe bishop g5 was an option. Although it's very risky with the king in the center. Well, now after h5 it still seems hard to develop, frankly. Maybe it's time to... There's always time for king b1. Now maybe it's time to fish for some weaknesses over here. g6 is logical, trying to stabilize, but I thought it was not the end of the story. Now I can try to open the position while he's still sort of lacking development. The knight is still arrested. You could call it arrested development, but that name might already be taken. Sharp position, but I kind of like my chances. Is it time to sacrifice, or do I need one more unit? I feel I might need one more unit in the attack. King f8, bishop g6, f3, knight g6, king g7. Here's some bishop f5 in the end, which is annoying. But I also have some things in my favor. I'll just do it, see what happens. Hashtag YOLO. I was calculating some nonsense. Frankly, not quite sure what. What have I done to this poor position? Okay, full disclosure, I missed that after bishop e5. He can go knight takes e5, take it, which one should not miss. That's what happened. I'll still do it, because I can't see anything better. But this was not the plan. At least the rook covers the f5 square now. Rook h7 is very awkward. So yeah, he keeps playing well, plays b4. I might just be lost. I guess I have to take here. bc, I have some queen g6 check. Very sharp position. I'm trying to calculate some line like BC, Queen G6, King H8, Rook E6, C2, and not happy with the results. What have I done to deserve this, Anis? Queen G6, King H8, Rook H1 maybe? G4, yeah? Yeah, nothing seems to work as I would like it to. Nope. Yeah, this is far from ideal, but I couldn't get the Queen G6 lines I was dreaming of to work. So I thought I have to make a move. And I made one. Next time I should think I have to make a good move. But I'm not there yet. Rook B8 looks useful, forcing me to play B3. There's bishop D6, which is also a good move, of course. Yeah, it's just horrible. Must be some way to hang in there. My point is bishop e5, queen g6 check, and I don't know, it might not work, but things didn't look so clear to me. King h8, I have queen h5, and king f8, I have knight takes e6 check. So you probably should not go for that. Play a move like bishop f7, after which I'll go g6 and hope for the best. How good that best is, not so sure. I have knight h5, so there's still some life in the position at least. But mainly I'm trying to avoid losing this game and being on tilt for the rest of the show, because that would be sad. See how I call it, show. Okay, this I can take, no? That should be good news. Now it's more of a speed up situation. My position is winning all of a sudden, which is a welcome development. Not winning for much longer if I keep doing things like this. Oh boy, that was terrible again. Why? Yep, he's also playing well. That really doesn't help. Well, I'm playing terrible. It's also annoying. I don't deserve to win here. So if you want to draw, sir, yep. Boy, that was really, really bad. Always gets me in a bad mood when I play so terribly to start the sessions. But what can you do? Thanks for the game, Anizakur. Good game. Let's play another one. Oh. Who do we have? Rumple Jimmy. TN Khan says that's what happens when you YOLO. But you do YOLO. We can't avoid YOLOing, can we? Rumple Jimmy, are you there? From Mexico. And MoBlow92 is saying, hey Jan, first time catching the stream live. You've caught it at a great time. I'm streaming and steaming, whining but not winning. So it's pretty much a typical show. And Rumple Jimmy does not have the strength to go 1d4. Leaves the pawn on d3. And now goes for it. Expertly playing with the black pieces. What a genius. And now he goes for bishop f5. I don't know, Rumple Jimmy. I'm surprised by your play. What is this? Why would you do this? It's not a good position. Sorry for all the coughing. Okay. I'm not in a patient mood, so let's open this position. Get this over with. Dr. Rumple. Perpetual Statement is saying Jan's blundering forks at a Mr. Dodgy level. Moderators! Can someone please moderate Perpetual Statement? Oh, Mr. Dodgy is there. Okay, that's good news. To moderate. He's saying, what? Too far. Please respect the streamer. Exactly. I demand respect. I don't deserve it. But that doesn't mean I can't demand it. Sometimes I think about the old saying, you must give respect to get respect. And then I forget about it. Not giving Rumple Jimmy any respect. Thus far. Okay, this looks like a good position. I'm sure there's some mates in two, but what's the cleanest? Knight f3, knight f3, bishop b4 check forces king e2, which looks like a fairly decent start. Then again, since I'm already steaming, might want to keep it simple and just take the piece. Habemos bishopem. That's right, I speak Latin. Okay. Rumple Jimmy, can you count? Wow, sacrifice of the year. Please resign. I'm steaming. I need a win. Checkmate. Thanks for the game. Rumple Jimmy. That was fun. What else is out there? Do you guys still suffer as much as I do after a bad Blitz game? Like, it's a bit weird that after all these years, still my whole world is collapsing when I feel I'm playing badly. But it is every time. It's always a little death. Carni079 is saying, Jan steaming better banter. I don't agree. I think the show gets worse when I'm steaming. But then again, it also depends on your preferences. And playing the London system in every game will get me steaming for sure, no matter what the result. We need to, I don't know, like, does Brexit include that no one's allowed to play the London anymore? That would be a real benefit I could understand. I'm not sure that's how it works. But please, can we stop doing this? Mr. Dodgy Chess saying, I can teach you how to lose gleefully for a very reasonable price. I don't know. Is that price that I have to start watching your stream, Mr. Dodgy? That sounds like too much to ask. Like, there's... my Netflix queue is full. Can we exchange these bishops? This bishop scares me. Let's get rid of it. The Dodgy Chess does agree that would be an unreasonable price. Okay. Negotiations still ongoing. Nate Young is saying, wow, Jan, I've been away for a while. You're really looking fit. Thank you, sir. I've been bulking up for summer. And then I remembered there is no summer in Hamburg, Germany. There's just the random hot days like today that tease us. And then it's rain and 5 degrees for the next 5 months again. But today it's like 35 degrees. For you Americans, that's like really hot. I don't know your system. 85? It's really warm. Mr. Dodgy Chess is saying, though of course I would welcome a third highest rated viewer. Let me think, who would watch? Who would be higher rated and watch Mr. Dodgy's show? Am I lost here, by the way? I'll get out of the way, I'm scared already. Jon Ludwig Hammer. That's my first guess, I don't know why. Name just came to mind. Anish. Who else? MVL. MVL doesn't miss anything that happens on the internet chess related. We need to know. Kennedy Patzer is smarter than me. He's saying, I usually bulk up in winter. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know about this position. Looks, whatever, equal. That's why you come here, for the deep chess analysis. Nate Young is saying he does own a cat without a tail. Do you live on the Isle of Man? Or are there cats without tails in any other part of the world? Please, tell us, Nate. CatDog31850 saying, how about when you lose to Laurent? Or do you feel worse? Just curious. No, it's not so much whom I lose to, it's mainly facing my own incompetence, which to me instantly leads to a sort of existential crisis. Like, I used to be a decent Blitz player, now I'm 40 and sitting here playing Blitz games, playing horrible Blitz games, trying to be half entertaining along the way, well, no longer playing as well, and what am I doing with my life and my time and the poor viewers? So it's normally that train of thought that does not lead to anywhere good, and it can be triggered by like 2 bad moves. So it's fun being me. That's the conclusion. Nate Young is telling us she's a ragdoll. I don't know what that means. Just a random birth thing. She's okay. It doesn't bother her. Okay, so you're not from the Isle of Man. Mr. Dodgy is saying, that's quite a spiral. Yeah, tell me about it, tell me about it. And often, all it takes is not refuting the London system. That's not true. It takes some ugly, ugly blunders. As for this game, who cares? Peter, of course, Peter should be high on the list of potential Mr. Dodgy viewers. I could have thought of that on a good day. Peter Svidler. Bishop g3. I don't think I want to move this bishop and exchange my poor rooks for the queen. So I better defend the poor rook first. Kende Patzer is asking, what other openings should be banned on Chess24? We have the London system, the very soft. I don't mind the very soft that much, actually, because of its quality and its name. But yeah, let's ban those. Also, on a personal note, all these guys that play c4 and then g3 against everything, and are so happy with like shuffling the pieces around. Okay, you could argue that's me, but I still don't like them. You English strategists, get out of here. Once again, Brexit reference. Mr. Dodgy Chess is asking, oh, that reminds me, where's the next opening clinic? Yeah, we'll do one after... What did I say? I went through my very busy schedule, which is German commentary for Grand Chess Tour, starting this Saturday. Then traveling to an undisclosed location in the Netherlands. Spoiler, it's, I think, Amsterdam. Then coming back, doing more German commentary on, what's it called? The Grand Chess Tour, the St. Louis Rapid & Blitz. Then maybe we can squeeze in the season opener. There's like 3 days between St. Louis Rapid & Blitz and the Sinkfield Cup. After that, there's a Sinkfield Cup. For which, surprise, I'm doing German commentary. And once all that is over, I think there is a little time. And we can then go full opening clinic, full video series, full, you know, not live commentary stuff. Can I finally win something with Bishop d4? Tactics. I know, it's impressive stuff. Rook e8, rook e8, queen c3, queen d4. They used to call me Beck Rankovic back in my Yugoslavian days. And Tiddy Travis, which I think is a character in From Dusk Till Dawn, does resign. Thanks for the game. Let's play against Drekov. Candidate Patzer is saying, next International Chess Day, set up an international blitz round robin with other online chess sites. And they name some sites that I've never heard of. That's a good idea. d4 played by Drekov. Okay, I'm steaming enough to play the Dutch. Whoa, Ponzi's! What's this called? The Staunton Gambit? Is that the name? I think I checked this once and it wasn't so bad. That's all I recall. This looks fine for me, no? Is Drekov like a combination of Drake and Chekhov from Star Trek? Or it's just your name? I'll take the pawn. Mega Blaziken is telling us on Twitch. You know what they say? If you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. I've literally never heard that. And I've been around the Dutch a lot. Queen h5, g6, queen d1 does not look that scary, does it? It's time to try to create some confusion in Drekov's ranks. This pawn is hanging rook c1 seemed forced, but I thought all of this looks somewhat, what's the word you English speakers use? Like bad? Exchange up, check. King in the center, check. Check the king in the center. No check yet. King might escape the center. Don't want that. Poots Live Forever is saying, Jan, please get Svidler to stream more. I hear you. I do like that plan too. I think the only thing that will work is public shaming. So tweet at him. At Paul Borta. Please. More Banter Blitz on Chess24. Peter, we need you. We miss you. Is that public shaming? Maybe not technically. It sounds more like public begging. But whatever will work. Queen c2. I mean, queen e3 just wins. It's a bit silly to do anything else from like a human chess player perspective. But queen c2 is a pawn. Those are the hard choices we have to make in this profession. Mr. Dodger is saying he has a phone. Do you know that? Do you know how much he struggled with getting a new laptop? Perpetual same as saying, Svidler's cheating on you during the Paris Grand Chess Tour round. I am very well aware of that. And a little heartbroken. Then again, I believe it will be good for the Chess24 stars. Like, we've never put up a rival show against the English Grand Chess Tour show anyway. So for them to have Svidler boy can only make things better. Or, actually, if it's instead of Yasser, I'm a big Yasser fan too, so I shouldn't say that. But happy to have him there. It's maybe a less controversial statement. Please resign, Drakov. Oh, this is my work. He just typed in the chat. I'm a very bad player. Thanks for the game. Good game. What? This is the first time I'm just randomly saying, please resign. Someone resigns, and Drakov does resign. Thanks for the game, sir. Okay, who do we play now? Let's play our new friend, Smoochie75. Smoochie is low rated, so I will play the dumbest opening I can think of, which is the King's Gambit. Not gonna work against g6. h4 it is. Probably Lila Zero nowadays says h4 is the best move. Like, they play d4, knight f6, c4, g6, h4. How far away can we be from e4, g6, h4? Careful, Smutje. I might go for, what do you call this in English, scholars mate? Bishop c4, queen f7. We call it Schiefermann. Poets Live Forever is saying you should do a podcast with Svidler. It would make my life. And I'd love doing that. And actually the topic has come up. I'm not sure first of all, what to talk about. Secondly, none of us are very good at like taking breaks to allow the other to talk, which might be a thing on the podcast, to keep an eye out for. But yeah, thanks. That is an idea that has certainly crossed my mind, and I will see Peter in the not too distant future. I will run all your wishes by him. More streaming, more podcasting, more svidlering, less heartstoning. Can I put that on the list? Eddie Smith 16 saying a Q&A in podcast form. Maybe we just call it 5 questions for Peter Svidler. And we ask him 5 questions every show. Stefan 5555 is asking, Jan, have you ever played Bullet against Eric Hansen? I don't think so. I think I'd be hopeless. I think Eric's really good at Bullet. No, well, I'm an aficionado, but no longer of any use at Bullet. It's just old. But no, I don't think I have. Maybe in the very old days, but no, I don't think in my Bullet days I ever played him. I want to play d4, but he would take and take. I don't want that. So I'll play bishop b5. Mr. Dodgy Chess has a better idea for the podcast. A weekly podcast where you talk about basketball and he talks about cricket and the loudest wins. That sounds... I don't think anybody would watch that, but it's something we would both enjoy. I would even prepare like serious cricket trolling. I'd still never watch any cricket. But I would Google more fun facts about Virat Kohli. So that does sound like an excellent podcast. We just need a producer. Can anybody produce our podcast? Like, does anybody know how to like record voice? Because here at Chess24, we have not figured this out. After, I don't know, 7 years or something. So please let us know. Kuronian is saying, I've seen Peter in Riga. He really exists. Ah, you went to see the first round? Perpetual Stamer is asking, isn't TechYan still working for you guys? I feel like TechYan's becoming a bit of a dinosaur. Like, he acquired all his tech skills in the 1980s on his C64, and it feels a little bit like tech has passed him by. By the way, Smoothie75, first of all, sorry for not talking much about the game. And secondly, well played for the 1424. Like the opening, I didn't like this h4, bishop g7, h5, gh5. But ever since, he's been making perfectly reasonable moves and is hanging in there. So kudos to Smoothie. What's a Smoothie? That's like the kitchen assistant when you go to sea, right? I think I used to be a Smoothie when I was young. Bro Pilat's asking, Jan, which chat do you read? This one or that one on Twitch? I read both, but on the Chess24 chat, I give preference to the Chess24 premium members. So in a paradoxical way, if you're not a premium member, it's probably better to be on Twitch, which I find a bit weird because generally, since the premium members are the guys keeping us going, I always want to give them more benefits, except for just crushing them or losing to them and then being very mad at them. So, I don't know. It's a sad situation. Nate Young is saying, bless you for helping me feel young again. How old are you, Nate Young? Smoothie, make a move. He's saying, my first comp, I think, was a 386 with Windows 3.1. Wow. You never had an Amiga or a C64? Full disclosure, neither had I. My first was a 486 SX25 with an 80 megabyte hard drive. But that's not because I'm not very old, just because I had a very rough childhood. And I did not get any computers until I was like 5 or 6 or something. My parents, they were incredibly strict. Smoothie, you gotta make moves. QVDV is asking, but you had a boat in the Mediterranean. Small boat, yeah. Rough childhood. Maybe that's why I didn't get a computer. Like in the 80s, how good was boat computer technology? Like I think some of the rival boats, some of the rival yachts, they didn't even have internet in the 80s. So Dodgy Chess, he's saying he lived in the roughest part of the sea. Graffiti everywhere. Nah, now you're pushing it. But I could tell you stories, if I had any. That's all the stories. I was never very afraid of sharks. I was a bit worried about whales. I always felt like, boom, whale in a bad mood can just mess up the boat. They never did. Whales are nice people. That's what I learned. Dolphins, Thanks for the game, Smoothie75. You play well. You just played a little too slowly. And then in the end, of course, the pressure keeps mounting. Generally, I should mention that, so he gets something out of it. If white plays h4 here, I'm not sure what the best move is supposed to be, but you shouldn't just allow h5 without a fight. Go either h5 yourself, or go h6 to meet h5 with g5. I think those are the main techniques. Otherwise, you can think about striking back in the center. If faced with a flank attack, you can do something like d5, knight f6. I'm making stuff up, I don't know theory, but those look like typical reactions here. Well, after bishop g7, h5, gh, your position is already under some pressure because you're weakening your kingside. So ideally, don't do that. Other than that, nothing to complain about. All right, what do we have? Ligea? How do you pronounce that? Mr. Dodgy is saying, shouldn't bring up dolphins. They only just calmed down from the first game. That is true. Took me a while. Now I am a rock again. Let's lock this up, Ligea. What is this called? The Old Indian? D6 actually doesn't look like such a bad move. I'd still prefer white. But people usually don't do it. They just go e4 and say, okay, thank you for the space, sir. Wordwitch is saying, in Cape Lobos, you can watch baby seals in a protected natural park environment. Why would you want to do that? Do you have wolves with a cave? Cape Lobos. Where is that? Let me Google. Cape Lobos. Oh, there's another 5-minute game. I don't have so much time today, as mentioned. So I should get in some 3-minute games after this one. So we get some action, because I have to really leave this show very soon. Cape Lobos. Maps. Cape Lobos has not been found. Are you sure Cape Lobos exists? My maps does not know Cape Lobos. It knows Cake Boss. Smutty is saying, yeah, no, I'm a beginner and that's why I never play Blitz, because it's not the right thing to learn. I don't know, I wouldn't be that harsh. If you enjoy Blitz, play it if you're a beginner or not. A lot of people learned chess mainly by playing Blitz. You know, repetitions, pattern recognition. Of course, it's better if you also study. But I wouldn't be so strict about not playing Blitz. Chess Antichrist is saying, it's in the Bermuda Triangle. Ah, that's why it doesn't show up on any maps. Wow, this is scary stuff. Is this a blunder? Might be a blunder. Hang on, let me think about if it's a blunder or not. And then do it anyway, I guess. But yeah, often d4 runs into this typical tactic, ed-cd, knight d4. And if knight d4, there's bishop h5. Here I might have knight d4, queen d4 though. Yeah, I think that works. Knight d4, queen d4, bishop h5, and queen out of the way, queen e5, attacking both the queen and the bishop on h5. Well, knight b5, d3. Thing runs into trouble for the e2 bishop. Nate Young is saying, when I was young I got told not to play Blitz, so I never did. I spent a long time with terrible tactical vision, terrible openings, and in horrible time trouble in every tournament game. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Don't play Blitz when you're young thing. It sounds strange to me. Because especially when you're young and a beginner, or even when you're not young and a beginner, like a good way to build habits and to start spotting tactics quickly is to play Blitz. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, whatever works. I think there's different paths. Like some of the modern top players, Nakamura comes to mind, played clearly a lot of Blitz. While some others, Karana comes to mind, or Wesley maybe, they didn't play so much and went more through the solving exercises, like classical school. But I'm not sure if either is right or wrong. Okay, I'll hurry up and I'll play. Some guys I've never played before, because I have to go soon. Tom, 1234, our dear friend. From, I forgot where you're from, Tom. Is this one of the openings I said should be bent? I still agree with me. Courtesy is saying, did you reconcile with Laurent Fressinet after last week's tragic baguette fall down? I did indeed. I texted him right after the show and was asking, how much did the Pain Blanc controversy of today hurt your feelings? And he said, no, it's all good, it's fine. And then he said, new phone, who that? So I think we're good. He's pinning me. Don't pin me, sir. Okay, time to grab some space. Shouldn't pre-move d4. It wouldn't be inconceivable that he goes knight takes d4. So no, it seems like the Franco-German friendship is not beyond repair yet, but you know how things are. One more Pain Blanc joke, and it might be the point of no return. So, note to self. I was gonna say no more Pain Blanc jokes, but what is there to live for if we can't make Pain Blanc jokes? So, I think I gotta risk it to win the biscuit. Give me that. Okay, Blitzing Bullet, to end this. You need to be a Grandmaster to get a free Chess24 premium account. So become one. Boom. Solved. Or get a premium account for €9.99 or 99 euros or dollars a year. Those are the options. There is a lot of content, especially opening content, that will help you to become a Grandmaster much, much faster. So you should get one anyway. Turntese saying, Jan, I think Shech heard your commentary on how he fell off, so he decided to win the Grand Prix. Yeah, I agree. Actually, I'm happy for him that he made this comeback, because it felt weird, because he's worked so much on his chess, as you can tell by the openings, that he would have this rougher period as he had. So yeah, good to see that he's back in business. Dr. Schach. Then again, I wanted Notre Ami Français to win as well. Oof, so tough. Let me play John Tedros. Caro-Kann. Good old Caro-Kann. Johnny boy. This is what we call the Karlsbad structure. I guess because someone once played the structure in a place called Karlsbad, but I could be wrong. And wow, we've created a monster. Mr. Dodgy has learned that he could save 10 euros by being a GM. So from now on, Mr. Dodgy will put in the 10,000 hours, become one, and get not only a free Chess24 account, but also rule the chess world with his new title. So I'm not sure, maybe giving you this motivation is where it all started. And history will judge me on the outcomes. Percy Hepworth saying, yes, in fact, I think it's compulsory for British GMs to have a rating under 2500. Yeah, they have different rules there. I think Lawrence Trent told me, maybe I misunderstood, but I think he also told me that IMs have to be below 2400. So he had to drop there to keep his IM title. It's very confusing, all this British stuff. But to each their own. Give me that. Having said all that, I'm sure my favorite British GM, or I'm going to offend Nigel and Mickey and all the nice British GMs, but my favorite British GM, Julian Hodgson, I'm sure never dropped below 2500 or 2600. Let me Google, he's probably inactive. But I must be able to find out his last rating. Julian Hodgson. Is that, am I misspelling that? FIDE rating 2609. There you go. Told you. Come on, Forrest. I'm up 2 pawns, which should eventually decide the game in my favor. I hope, at least. Tiramisu Alex is asking, Jan, what books have you read lately? And I have to admit, I have not been a very avid reader lately. Still trying to... Did I blunder rook f4? This book question upset me too much. Can I somehow win at least? Yeah, I guess not. Okay. Good job, Jan. Ooh, steaming is incoming again. Uh-oh, I can feel it. I can feel it steaming. Still trying to finish my book on, I think it's called Midnight at Chernobyl, which is fascinating. But I still haven't finished it, which goes to show you my reading ability. My position is no longer very good. Uh-oh. I can feel the steam getting stronger in me. Breathe in, breathe out. I can feel me steaming in the air tonight. I think people don't like the whining very much, but they really can't stand the singing. And I don't blame them. I don't blame you people. It's so unfulfilling to win these games by randomly flagging in bad positions. But that's all there is. Good game, John Tedros. Okay, 2 more games, then I have to go to leave the floor and all the good tools for Mr. Chess Explained. So let me hurry up and find some opponent. Like lasagna plays, maybe. Let's make some lasagna plays. Here we go. Knight f6, trendy line nowadays, e5, knight e4. When knight e2 is the main line, but I'm not on the move. Bishop e2 I think was a playable move as well. Just, you know, tending to castle. Can't say I really know how this goes. I guess knight c3, dc, and some bishop f5 or bishop g4 aligns. Let's see what lasagna comes up with. I like lasagna. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it, but I have a feeling that people that do not like lasagna also do not like rainbows or unicorns or crack cocaine or anything that's joyful in life. I could be wrong, but if you don't like lasagna, what is wrong with you? Perpetual statement is saying in French, it's served with baguette. I do not doubt that. d4 looks wrong, doesn't it? Feels a bit wrong. You want the a2 pawn? All right. All yours. Please don't take the a2 pawn. Please don't take it. Okay, let's get some action. I'd like to capture your queen, sir. Well, I don't know how. This maybe? Master Viriatovic is telling us lasagna, it's a good food, normally in Italy. Sounds like we agree, so we can be friends. I could have gone rook a1, but I'm an idiot. That's pretty much the bottom line. Can I finally win that queen somehow? This is actually just winning a piece, but I'll take it. I like taking the piece sometimes. Because he has bishop c5. But it's better than nothing. Queen b3, rook fb1. And queen gone. Yep, here we go. Let's get this over with. Lasagna plays. How is that a play on words? Would you like lasagna please, but you also like lasagna plays? To each their own. I don't judge like any kinds of preferences, even if they include lasagna plays. That's completely fine with me. I like my chances here, not gonna lie. And lasagna plays, resigns, thanks for the game. Okay, last game, du jour. What we got? Let's play Chechunov. Let's hurry up. Mr. Chechunov, how you doing, sir? Oh, I have 3099. The drama. In the meantime, Retryan is asking, Jan, do you think... Ooh, this is a long question. Jan, do you think it's still possible to make significant progress in chess as an adult? I wouldn't know. I haven't. I've had the same level since I've been like 23. I had almost 2100 at the age of 14, same here, but stopped playing chess completely for 12 years because of many different reasons. Yeah, kind of same here. But since 3 months I started to play again, and I really enjoy playing and studying chess again. So do you think there is any hope for me to be something like a FM? Yeah, I think that's very, very much in reach. If you already had 2100 as a 14-year-old, which is very good, that's frankly very close to FM level, I think, translated. So if you enjoy it and have time, I think your chances to become FM are excellent. I don't know how old you are these days. Let me do the math. 14, 12. It's like 26-ish. Yeah, there's no problem in becoming an FM, I would think. Given you have the time to study. But yeah, I bet on you. And I'll abort this game. Okay, we have time for a very, very quick one, actually. Super quick. Let's play against Jacobi, but it has to be the quickest game anybody's ever played. Jacobi, there is just no time because Mr. Chess Explained wants to explain some chess, which has really not been done a lot in today's show. And as usual, I apologize for it, but I also know the cold, harsh truth that it's not going to get any better, so I'm not going to promise that it will. This line, yeah, I think is supposed to be very close to equal and solid for black. I just don't like the structure one bit, so I wouldn't play it unless I had to. And so far I haven't had to. But yeah, as mentioned, it's supposed to be reasonably solid for black. Just looks ugly, no? This guy? Get out the way. I haven't played it very well, but you guys are used to that. I'm actually good at chess. I'm just bad at paying any attention to anything. Except for my oversized ego. 94 is a good move. There is no time. Jacobi. That's a weird move. I should be better. No, my knight on e5 is more untouchable than his knight on e4. So there is reasons to be confident about my position. This is a weird move after I just pointed out that the trump of my position was the knight on e5. But I also did point out that I'm not very smart. Nate Young is saying, I keep quitting due to crippling depression, which is a problem. Tell me about it. I don't really quit stuff due to crippling depression. I don't start things because of it. Which I'm not sure is better or worse, but that's more where I'm at. And yes, this show, as usual, is a cry for help. Give me the horse at least. If you're not going to help in any other way, at least contribute with your horse blood. Is that asking too much? Tactics. Take Ponzi's, my usual reply to tactics. Okay, I must quit very, very quickly. I'm already running late and I feel bad about it. So, please resign, Jacobi, so we can get this out of the way. Please resign, sir. Pretty please. Now? When exactly? Be more constructive with your resigning. It's just not gonna happen, is it? But do you like your chances? No, he does resign. Thank you guys so much for watching the show. I'll see you next time. I'll be doing a ton of German stuff, like the Grandchester commentary, the Geschwätzblitz tomorrow at 7, all that good stuff. See you there.